Hey, bud.
Hey, Daddy, I have an idea for the children's sermon.
Okay, I was just working on next week's children's sermon, but I guess if you have a good idea, maybe we can try to do that instead.
Okay, so what's the sermon?
So the sermon's about obedience. Do you know what obedience means?
To follow God and your parents.
Yeah, so obeying them, to follow them, to do what they say. Exactly. So can you tell me a little bit about your children's sermon?
In my children's sermon, I'm going to start off with playing my favorite game on my phone. In this game, you can build all kinds of things. And you're going to come over and tell me that I should build a castle in this game. But after a while, you're going to see that I didn't do that. I decided to make a pyramid with blue flames around it instead, which isn't what you told me to do.
So why is that bad? How does that teach kids about obedience?
Well, you wanted me to build a castle, but I built the pyramids and you didn't like that.
Oh, so you're trying to teach kids that they should do what their parents tell them to do. Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't do that in your video.
Right.
But does anything bad happen in the game if you don't build a castle?
No, it's just you wanted me to make a castle.
Okay. Because there's one thing that's really important when we're trying to teach kids about obedience is that when God asks us to follow him and do the things he tells us to do, if we don't do that, something bad happens. And nothing bad happens in your game, right?
Right.
So that's one problem with your children's sermon.
Well, you'll tell them that in your talking part.
In my talking part?
Yeah.
You want me to explain it to them like I'm explaining it to you now?
Yeah.
And then you just get to do all the fun stuff?
Yeah.
And get kids interested in listening?
Uh-huh.
Well, I think that might actually work for a children's sermon. Should we give it a try?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think kids will like it?
Yeah.
Goodbye, everyone.